So, TD6 tier 5 towers tier list. Gonna start out with these two in lower tiers. Ultra Jug, don't use very often. Plasma Monkey Fan Club, just not very good. Crossway Master, not very good. Top Path, got a recent buff. Well, I say recent, a few months ago, but still not that good. Glaive Lord S, for the price, it's really good. Deals with Bloons, Moabs, yeah, very powerful. Permacharge, building up to it's decent. The lower tiers are good, but is it that good? I don't know. I'm gonna put it in B. Mob Domination A, slightly more expensive, but really good. I've seen a lot of Ravine Chimps guides using Mob Dom. It's very powerful against mobs. Yeah, very good. Balloon Crush C, good for if you're trying to stall things out. If you're trying to go to like high rounds, then this is quite a good option. Okay, Moab Eliminator. Moab Eliminator, I'm gonna put in C as well. Rarely use it, but it's good for dealing with the bad, I guess. BAD. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in D. Hardly ever have a use for this. There's almost always something better. Same with Bomb Blitz. Recently buffed, but still not that good unless you're spamming the tier 4s. Like DDT popping power is not there because of the black popping power, so it's just ugh. Anyway, Inferno Ring. I want to say A, because again, quite pricey but very good against balloons, and the Meteor decent against mobs. Super Maelstrom D, just not very good. Attack Zone A, S, really good price, very powerful. Pairs well with the next tower on the list, Super Brittle. I can go B. Good debuff, fairly cheap. Embrittlements do a good job though, and they're a lot cheaper, so probably in the same category as Balloon Crush, to be honest. Absolute Zero, only good for the ability and the freezing water, which you can get from the tier below, I believe. Icicle Impale B, very good against DDTs. Very good against DDTs. Balloon Solver, very cheap, very good against balloons. So I'm going to put it in the same category as this. Because the lower tiers got buffed a little while ago. So I think the lower tiers are definitely a good option. Glue Storm. Same as Super Brittle, Super Glue. Same. Rarely use these, but this is good for plus damage. This I just never use. Relentless is good, but Super Glue, I don't know. Can't warrant the 25k for it really, unless I'm going Balloon Crush kind of thing with really high rounds. Cripple Mob B, Elite Sniper B, Elite Defender A. I think that's fairly kind of self-explanatory. Super Brittle isn't as good as Cripple Mob. But then Cripple Mob isn't as good as Elite Defender, because this guy's single target's really good. This guy stalls well and does the debuff like Super Brittle. But it's a bit more expensive, but does more damage. Elite Sniper just buffs all the snipers and makes money. But that's not even useful in all modes, like Chimps can't make you money. But yeah, it's alright. Now, Energizer. Good for the cooldowns, but not much else. Oh, and decamo, I guess. I've seen this used with the new TAC Paragon a bit. To kind of decamo, so it can hit DDTs and stuff. But yeah, weird that that is a thing. But anyway, preemptive strike. It's just a better version of the Marble Eliminator. Sub-Commander, rarely use it, but it's good, I guess. Probably better than... I really don't know for a lot of these kind of mid-tiers, B and C. I'm sure a lot of you might disagree with these, but I mean, they're middle of the run kind of thing. Not super good, not super bad. So that's where those ones are at. Carrier Flagship, very good. Pirate Lord, very good, especially now it can hook in 6 DDTs at once, including the fortifieds on round 99 and stuff like that. And 2 ZOMGs at once, very nice. Trade Empire, only good if you have a huge merchant army, really, otherwise not worth it. Sky Shredder, very good, but I don't use it very often because it's quite pricey. Star Bomber, not very good. Flying Fortress, really good, but very expensive. Apache Prime, very good, but quite expensive. See, if this was based on my personal opinion in terms of favourites and what I think is cool, I use the most, Pirate Lord's up here. But I just don't think I can put it above Apache Prime and Flying Fortress. If anything, I think if this is just on how good they are, how powerful they are, these should be here, and Elite Defender would be a lot lower. But I'm going to go this with like a kind of balanced route if I can. Special preparations there. Commander, buffed, nerfed, buffed, nerfed, buffed, nerfed. But I think it's about there's right for it. The biggest one. I really like this, but I know a lot of people don't, so I'll put it there. Papanor, there. Blue Incineration, there. Archmage S. The recent buffs with the middle path have just made this into an incredibly good tower. Now, Mobs, Bloons, whatever you want to deal with, this guy for a good price will handle a lot of it, especially if you go middle path. And he has the built-in shimmer, so yeah, very good. Wizard Lord Phoenix B, Prince of Darkness S, TSG there. VTSG would be an S. That's why he's in A. Anti-Balloon. Again, because of the expensive, same as the Flying Fortress, he's incredibly good, but too expensive. Same with True Sun God. Legend of the Night, the same, even though his price is a lot more reasonable now. Grandmaster Ninja, A. I really like Grandmaster Ninja. When paired with other Shinobis, he's very good. But on his own, he's decent enough anyway. Grand Saboteur. C. Master Bomber, B. Power Brew, S. It makes any tower good. Total Transformation, I'm putting down here. Same with BMA. Unless you're going for super high rounds like Balloon Crush and whatnot, it's rubbish. If you don't go past around 100, this is probably the single worst tower you could buy. Second, maybe to Superstorm, because you'll just never reach around 100. So I'm going to put that one here. Because it actually is good, but it just takes, it stalls things out, so it takes forever. But if that's something you want, then fair enough. You'll still probably win with it. Spirit of the Forest, extremely good, incredibly good. Makes money, nice and cheap, does a lot of damage. To build up to it's very good. Yeah, very nice tower. Tower of Wrath. Same as Grandmaster Ninja, really, isn't it? If you buff it, it's good. If you don't, it's alright. Banana Central. A. Monkeynomics. B. No. C. Monkey Wall Street A. B, sorry. I feel like that's reasonable. I really like this, but that's mostly because I'm quite lazy with picking up the bananas. So that saves me a job. But also makes a lot of money and stuff. So yeah. It's a key part to every single one of my farming setups, but second to this. Carpet I really like. Supermines, for the price it's just never used really, but when you get it, it's very good. It's just not as good as Permaspike and Carpet of Spikes. In terms of value. Primary Expertise, big, buffed recently, and is very, very good against ceramics. Homeland and Monkeyopolis. A. I feel like actually Monkeyopolis B. Oh, but discount villages. No, okay, A. So, I would like to add to the end of the last bit I made by including towers such as the Bloon Exclusion Zone, which I believe is in B. Very good, quite expensive, but you know, no lead popping power, target independence sometimes not too reliable, that sort of thing, but very strong still. Pukai C, XXXL Trap B, very good, but just quite expensive. And usually Bloon traps are only made in like super optimal boss runs, quite early on. T-Rex, the Gigantosaurus. B. I feel like for the Beast Handler as well, having to get 4 of the tier 4s is a bit of a nightmare. Even though it's very good and can stun balloons and mobs. MAD-S. Actually A, because the ceramic damage isn't great. So that's the only drawback to it. And the price is slightly expensive. Everything else about it's amazing. Ultra Boost, incredibly good. Can make any tower, you know, amazing with its 10 stack being a 60% permanent attack speed buff, and it's 100% uptime, which is better than Overclock's, whatever it is, 70% or something, 60% maybe. So yeah, that's very good. And what else did we miss from the last one? Aha, Megalodon. Same as the T-Rex, probably a tier above. So tell you what, actually no, we'll leave it like this. But this is top of here. Very good, but again you need 4 of the tier 4s, and very expensive. Very expensive, but very, very good. Will automatically win you anything other than some bosses. Century Champ, very good for the price. Yeah, can't argue with that. Being a solid tower. Whether you put it at the top of middle or the bottom of top, it's up to you, but I'd say it's near the bottom of the top tiers rather than the top of the middle tiers. And I think that is all, with the exception of the Mermonkeys, of course, which I would put Final Harmonic in A, I put Lord of the Abyss in B, and I put Poseidon in D. So here you have it. That is my Bloons Tower Defense 6 Tier 5 tier list. Yeah, let me know your thoughts.